Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC, coming to you live from the Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs. Again, we'd like to thank everyone for making it possible and allowing us to come here and play Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. And check us out, Facebook Live. Hopefully you guys are tuned in, getting prepped for the day. Enjoying the middle of our spring break. Couple days left for those of us toiling away and loving the quiet, calm atmosphere of town. So yeah, Facebook Live, we're here, and then after the show, this link will get onto YouTube, and you can check it out if you're busy walking the dog or something right now and you're just getting your Hello Steamboat update that the show has started. But you can also check us out. We get some Instagram feedback as well, and we always like your comments, share, posts, likes, thoughts, feelings on whatever we may be talking about. Big day in sports. I got my man Vladen Chase popping in for a segment I like to call What the Puck? Yeah, we're gonna run with that and see how it goes. I think he likes it. And I got Tiffany Leeson, who's gonna be in the building with us as well. She's gonna get me aligned. You know, Yoga with Tiffany is something that you guys should be checking out if you haven't. She's here. And as well, I got the producer, director, creator, founder of the Steamboat Super Fun Show, Todd Danielson. He's gonna pop by because I was feeding you guys fake news. Whoops. The show is not June 1st, it's gonna be June 9th. Sorry, Rock. I know you had it on your Google Calendar already. June 9th is gonna be the first Super Fun Steamboat Show. We'll be back, and better than ever, bringing back some new people, some old people, and some fun faces and whatnot. Weather, I had a little conference with Siri and Google and Alexa and Cortana, and told them they were voted out. I'm going with Christina. She's the best weather person available, and what she's told me is low 60s, sunny, partly cloudy, no clouds maybe, a little breezy, possibly breezy, but low 60s. It should be nice for the day, maybe the rest of the week. Fly a kite if we want, possibly in the late evenings. A little golf. Definitely golf. And kids, you got a couple days, you can still get down to the Old Town Hot Springs. It's free. Go play in the pools. Check out the good times. And don't forget, on the 29th is the Poochie Paddle. So anybody with puppies, get down there and let the puppies play. They get to do that every year around this time. You guys might have noticed we don't have a new college. It's not the University of Steamboat downtown there, the big yellow U. It's for unaffiliated voters. There you are, trying to get your attention. There's some elections coming up in June as well, and for those of you that are not decided on your political party, time to do a little research. Don't just go with the ads that pop up on your Facebook pages or your Twitter feeds, okay? Do the research, check out what the candidates are saying, and talk to your peers and friends and local constituents and make an educated decision as to who you may choose to follow. Because as some of my audience members were talking to me earlier, you know, pre-show conversation, the unaffiliated voters, we need your votes. We need your opinions and thoughts, and where you would like to see this country go, especially our community as well. So have your voice be heard as well if you can do that. Water restrictions, you guys. Locally, we got water restrictions. You got to be aware of that. I think if you're going to wash your car in the driveway, things like that nature, they'd like you to use a bucket, you know, so save your water. I know watering the lawns, here's a little fact, odd numbers, Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays is when you are supposed to water. Even numbered addresses, Sunday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. If you have a new lawn on your property, you can actually get a permit to water as much as needed as possible. So you can apply for those permits. And if you're on a system where multiple units are using the water system, you can use either schedule. So be aware of the water restrictions, you guys. If there's a slip and slide in your future, maybe do it on a day when no one's around patrolling the area, I guess. Or have high walls, maybe high fences. Don't get caught. The late snowfall has helped the water and the flow and the pack, so we'll be okay for a little bit. I know I reached out to Kent Bertrees. I want to get the Friends of the Amp in and get their feelings and knowledge and thoughts about how we need to prepare for the flow. Saw a little note about the trails. A quick little line. If you see a rut when you're riding on the trail, don't go on the trail. It's not ready. Okay? Simple as that. Let's go with that. And there are volunteers that are being asked to come help maintain some trails. So that's something, if you are an enthusiast, you can be a part of doing that. Sports, little update quick. Yankees won. For those of you that are Yankee fans, they beat the Twins 8-4. Red Sox lost. They lost to Toronto 4-3. That stinks. Sorry, Beantown. And the Rockies got a great win, 8-0 over the Padres yesterday, so that was very nice to see as well. Little NBA action. Philadelphia, they trusted the process, and it worked. Dwayne Wade, hopefully he's going to stay in Miami just for, fans' sake, but Miami's out. Philadelphia wins that series 4-1. They beat Miami yesterday 104-91. Golden State Warriors, minus the spicy Steph Curry, they won. They beat the Spurs 99-91, and they've got that series done now. And of course, for basketball enthusiasts, you may have known Coach Greg Popovich's wife of 42, I believe, years, maybe 43, passed away a few days ago. So he was not with the team the last couple of games. And as a competitor, if you've ever had a coach that had a loved one or spouse or somebody, someone pass or family member, what have you, there's that motivation of doing it for your coach, but there's also that loss of not having your coach there with you. So I know the Spurs, they made it close. It was an incredible game. Golden State was up by at least 15 at one point, and by the fourth quarter they tied it up, and Kevin Durant, silky smooth, took over the game in the fourth quarter and put that under his belt, and the Golden State will be moving on, playing the New Orleans Pelicans, which, so again, if anyone hasn't been watching the NBA, that's going to be a fabulous matchup. And if Steph Curry comes back, it could be pretty tight. If he's not there, New Orleans has a good chance of possibly pulling the upset because they can run with him. They match up really well. Philadelphia will be waiting the winner of Boston and Milwaukee. Boston's up 3-2, and that game 6 is tomorrow, Thursday night. So take a look at that. I would love to see the Bucks and Philly play the next round. That would be a pretty exciting match to see. As well, Champions League today. Soccer heads, lace them up. 12:30 today. Bayern Munich, Bayern München. For those of you going to Germany at some point. We'll be playing Real Madrid, and number 7, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. This is going to be a match. If you are a soccer head and you're out today, or you're on spring break, or you have access to your DirecTV, you might want to DVR this one. Okay, it's leg 1, but it's a good way to get the Champions League started today. 12:30 kickoff, probably 12:45 after the anthem and the introductions, but that's one you definitely want to check out. I imagine there'll be a replay later on this evening, and I don't know about you guys, but I have a problem when I miss these games because I then cannot watch SportsCenter at 5, 6, or 7 because of the ticker across the bottom. My eyes are drawn to the updates and the results, and then I have a habit of seeing who won, and then I'm not motivated to watch the game. So stay away from your sports updates. I think between the lines, the blue line, that Vladen hockey show, they're off for like a month because they're independently wealthy boys or something. And the Huddle, we're on spring break, so I got to get my sports fix. So I'm going to get Vladen up here, and we'll get a little hockey sorted out. He can let me know what's going on in the next round, and maybe what he thinks about the NFL draft, because that starts tomorrow too. And I know he's a big Broncos fan, and he's hoping Baker Mayfield is here in the Mile High City. So hello, Steamboat. Good morning. Thanks for hanging with us. Stick around. What the Puck is coming up. We'll be back after this. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Beautiful Wednesday down here at the Chief Theater. And we're loving what we're doing. Got the audience nice and under control. Trying not to distract me. It's time. The hockey playoffs are cruising smoothly along. The Zam Fams are making the ice stealth mode, but I've been watching. I'm not surprised by anything, but I need some details as to who and what's going to happen in the next round. So, in a new segment I like to call, What the Puck? I got Vladen Chase. Vladen Chase, come on down! Bum bum ba no. Bow chicka bow wow. Waka 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 bow chicka bow wow. Vlad, you here? Welcome back, big man. How are you?
It's early.
I know. We're not golfing. We're not skating, but you're here.
I just skated yesterday, and I'll probably golf this week, so I'm all right.
You're good. You did skate yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You win?
No, we lost pretty badly.
Whoa. That I don't hear from you often.
That's all right.
Who got you?
Nick Corelli's team.
Ooh.
The plug himself.
Yeah. Let's not give them any love.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
not do that.
No.
So let's go NHL quick. Are you surprised at the results thus far?
No. I'm surprised that Boston and Toronto are going to 7.
Yeah.
Boston was kind of rolling, as much as it pains me to say.
I thank you.
But
Harvey will call us here any second.
yes, he will. We'll be looking for the text messages.
Right.
But yeah, I was surprised they're going to 7. Other than that, kind of sad to see Columbus blow a 2-game lead, especially when they won on the road twice.
Washington.
Right.
They got through the first round.
Yeah, but I mean they're known to get through the first
First round?
not necessarily the second round.
Will they have they'll be up a couple games in the second round and maybe lose it?
I don't know. They're playing Pittsburgh, and
Oh, God, they won't get up at all.
No, they'll probably
Oh no.
be dropping that one. So
Ovechkin, Crosby.
that's been a fable for so long now, and it's like, okay, it's fantastic, but they play such different style of games, and now Crosby's continued his output, and Ovechkin has looked older and older each year.
Is it Pittsburgh management up? Are they putting the perfect pieces around Crosby?
Yeah, that's a piece of it, pun fully intended. But honestly, it's just they have such good scouting. I mean, they lost guys each year that they had their cup wins, and they've been able to fill those holes. They've made some really good moves at the deadline to acquire players. They got Brassard this year, and he's a big name guy who's going to help them, make another deep run. But it's just some really good moves from management, and it's so hard in today's day with the cap, and they've been able to somehow do that. And I mean, a lot of these deals, you're retaining some of the salary cap for these guys because that's the only way they can be made. So it's pretty interesting.
I don't think I've seen you since the end of the Nashville, Colorado series. Mm-hmm. You got your shirt. I saw it.
I'm representing.
Yeah. You okay?
Did you steal my shirt? I'm
No,
a little confused.
Well, here's the deal. At one point, you used to let me sit in the booth with you and call the soccer games. I know people want me to come back and do that with you at some point. I should do that.
I haven't heard that yet.
Oh, you didn't get that memo?
I mean, I'm
Mr.
surprised.
DeWolf, could you please, Steamboat Booster Club, let them know that we're a team. And I heard there might be new gear that you got, so I wanted to remind you that I'm a medium. Mm-hmm. And if you get the new gear, I'm available.
Medium, okay. I'll take a mental note of that.
Okay. So Colorado, Nashville.
Yeah, I went to that game 6,
You did?
and it was a bummer. They just looked so flat
Yeah.
and just tired. But I mean, we played them to 6 games. They're the President's Trophy winning team.
Yeah.
And I mean, we were missing Johnson, we were missing Varlamov, and then all of a sudden Bernier got hurt. I mean,
Someone told me, Tony, did you realize that was the number 3?
yeah.
Keeper.
I mean, that
I
was
didn't.
keeper.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a soccer.
Sorry, I was
You're
gonna
like
take
me
it
when
there.
I call any other game.
I hear you. Yeah, we'll go to your
I always do
blue
at
lines
least
on the
one.
soccer field. You got my text during the game.
I sure did.
Yeah, but you
I
didn't give me
sure
my love.
did.
Like, no, Tony says no blue lines in soccer. But we'll go to that.
Oh, man.
So Colorado, enthusiasm from Game 5, the emotion, and then you come out 6 because Nashville jumped on them early, right?
Yeah, again, I really think, I mean, there was a goal that was disallowed for Nashville.
Oh, right.
And then everyone in the stadium was kind of like, all right, this is good. And
minute later?
I mean, the only reason it was a minute was because of commercial break. You know, I mean, they scored right after
Like
it.
face
And
off,
So,
go.
I mean, it was so quick and
Yeah.
it was deflating. And I think they would have needed to score the first goal to really have any chance.
Yeah.
Because that would put some fire in their bellies.
Energy,
but,
momentum.
You know, and then all of a sudden there's a second goal right after that. And they kind of, you could see, deflated. And they're like just a tired team.
Sure.
But that's because they're young. They haven't, you know, a lot of these kids, there was, I think, 11 skaters who made their playoff debuts for us.
Wow.
And it was, yeah, it's pretty wild to see some of these things and how well they did.
McKinnon and who's the other guy?
Landeskog, Rantanen.
So those two, McKinnon, our future, like, can we lock those guys in forever? They're not
I
going to
mean, we've got McKinnon, and I think this was the first year of his 7-year contract.
Cool.
And then Landeskog signed for another couple seasons. Rantanen's still on his entry-level deal.
Okay.
And so he'll probably get signed here pretty soon.
You probably hear and know the vibe. Are those boys happy with
Oh, yeah.
improvement
Oh,
from
yeah. That- I
45
mean-
points to...
You listen to them, and they're saying all the right things, which, I
Okay.
mean, they're athletes, getting paid a lot of money.
Sure.
So it's like, yeah, I'd say whatever you wanted me to say, coaching staff. But there's excitement. I mean, there's definitely some disappointment, which is good to hear. 'Cause
Sure.
they're like, yeah, we made this, and that's great, but we want to win the cup.
Expected more.
And so, I mean, now the bar is set, and I think next year is a really big one for us.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be, you know, sneaking into wild card, I don't think that's the biggest thing. I think winning a playoff round
Period.
next year. I mean, we need to.
Okay. Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah.
Everyone tells me that's an exciting team. Again, I didn't watch
They're
much
good.
of them. You like what they
Oh, yeah.
bring to the ice for sure.
Yeah, Vasilevsky, their goalie, is up for the Vezina. So
Okay.
the 3 finalists there were Rene, who we played,
Okay.
and then Vasilevsky and Connor Hellebuck
Okay.
from Winnipeg.
Okay.
So, yeah, Tampa Bay's good. They've got a loaded roster, and it's just going to be really tough for anyone to take them down. I'm
Gotcha.
interested to see Game 7 tonight
Right.
for Boston and Toronto.
Who do you got? Who do you think?
It's hard.
Anderson in goal for Toronto?
Yep.
I like
He's
him.
made some incredible saves. I have Boston winning. They're at home. It's Game 7. I know. It's deflating for me to even say that.
Do you have any of the Harvey jinx just from being affiliated with him? Can you affect it that?
So I have Boston winning, like I
Perfect.
said. It'll be interesting to see because the winner of that game plays Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And then that'll be a really fun series. Honestly, Boston would be a better series.
Okay.
They're an established team. Toronto could be electric.
Yep.
Because they've got Matthews, Nylander, this young core, and then they just aren't established.
Sure.
I mean, and they need to win a series to get that experience. And there's only so long, and that's why I talked about it with the Avs. There's only so many years you can kind of make the playoffs, and then, well, we didn't win a series.
Right.
But we made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like Columbus is there too. Right now, they're kind
Oh.
of a team where they are expected to make the playoffs, and now they need to take the next step.
And you know I've had these Golden Knights. Mm-hmm. They going to be okay?
Yeah, I think out of the 4 matchups right now, one of them still being decided, as we just said, but I think that has the potential to go 7 games. That's
Wow.
probably one of the games in their series I like.
Yeah.
To go, which is going to be fun. They're such a shutdown team.
Right.
They're really dependent on Fleury, though, and he
Okay.
played so well, like lights out in that first round. I think he had something like a 9.57 save percentage.
Wow.
And he got a couple shutouts. I mean, it was an LA team that has some firepower. And
Yeah.
he was able to slam the door. But couple years in a row for Pittsburgh, he was the one that was yanked in favor of a young guy, Matt Murray.
Yeah.
And, the first year, obviously, it was Murray's freshman campaign. So you look at that kind of stuff and you worry. If there is a drop-off, it could be a cliff.
Okay. Let's get a little high school update real quick. What's happening with girls and the boys and what we got soccer going?
Yep, soccer and lacrosse.
Yeah.
That we're calling. So I've got the, hand on the pulse, so to speak, with that one. The soccer team is it's kind of sad because they had this, a rough start with a game against Glenwood, and then they rattled off 6 wins, including against Golden and then Lewis Palmer, which was huge.
Yes.
Then they've kind of had a rough spot. They lost twice to Palisade.
Yeah.
So down the stretch, we'll see what happens. They're going to have to win out to even give themselves any shot at kind of making a playoff run. But it may not be the case just because you lose those games. You're down to Palisade now a couple. You split with Battle Mountain. That's great. But they only usually take 2 teams from the Western Side. And then lacrosse.
Yes.
Lacrosse can win it all.
Whoa.
If they can.
Hot take.
Yeah, hot take. If they can put it together, they are one of the best teams that I've ever been able to call. From this team, or from this town.
Okay.
It's exciting. Deep. And the thing is, they only have 2 or 3 sophomores, which is really unique for Steamboat.
Wow.
Because of our size and how small we are. Everyone else is juniors and seniors. Mm-hmm. It's a really special class. They've got these guys that have been playing together for so long. Neil Redfern, coached a lot of these kids when they were growing up. And then it's just an exciting time. But again, you're dealing with high schoolers. So it's like, who are you going to get? And then just the other day, against both teams, or both times they played Palisade, the girls' soccer team kind of had this issue where they just had too many players that had off days. Oh. And that's what you're going to get with high school, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I mean, when that happens, it's tough.
What's the next game's coming up? What do we got?
We've got a Tuesday game, soccer, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I believe I'm looking for some confirmation. I think so. And then we've got 2 games on Thursday of next week.
Okay.
We'll be covering both those at 4 o'clock lacrosse, 6 o'clock soccer, and then a Saturday game next week as well.
All right. I had a request from some people. They want to know more about me. Ask me one of those questions.
All right. Well, it struck my eye. Name 3 or 4 things on your bucket list.
We like this one. I want to go to Spain to see Barcelona Stadium. I'd like to do that. I would like to.
While there's a game, or are you okay with just seeing the stadium?
Well, here's the deal. If there's no game, I'm going to try and sneak on the field.
Nice.
Just some of that. But so I'd like to see the match. 2, I really do want to get back into calling high school sports with Vladen Chase.
That's weird. I think I know that guy. I can talk to him.
Cool. And 3rd, I'd like to host my own TV show.
Wow.
So
you're a lucky man.
I'm trying to do things the
You're
right
a
way.
lucky man.
What the puck? Vladen Chase, thanks, buddy. We're going to try and keep doing this.
I love it.
Come back, keep us informed. Have a great day, my man.
Thanks so much.
Hello, Steamboat. We'll be back. I got Todd Danielson, super fun show, inspiration creator, founder, philanthropist. Stick around. Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. What you up to? A little 8:30. You guys are getting ready to go, I hope. What are you having for breakfast? Nothing? Powder Days donuts? Breakfast sandwich? All right, well, that was our What the Puck segment with Vladen Chase. That's all your hockey news that you might need, and get ready to lace them up. We got some games tonight, but right now, it's super fun time, and my guy's back. He's been around. He's kept me motivated and focused on my thespian skills. So let's get him down here and see what's going on super fun style. Todd Danielson, come on down. Bum, bum, ba-da. He's the Price Right guy. Dun, dun, dun. Good morning, my man. How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you for getting up. I know you didn't believe me, thinking this was all professional, and
No, I
wanted
did
confirmation.
Believe
You didn't believe me.
I did believe you. I believe almost everything you say.
I've learned by watching you, Todd. You're here. Super Fun is back. We had a meeting last night. We got a good vibe. Tell the people how you been.
I've been good.
Yeah.
I've been taking a break.
Yep.
We enjoyed a nice vacation. Our last show was in early November, and then basically kind of kept things quiet, dealt with family life and work and things like that. Kind of enjoyed it. But as of last night, officially ready to go and start a new season here in 2018.
Now, you said something last night that cracked me up. You hadn't been really thinking. You were doing the downtime, and then as soon as you did start thinking, you couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I basically stayed up all night.
And I always wonder, because I love it when you're like, guys, if you have some skit ideas, submit them, and we usually don't.
I keep asking, though.
I know, you keep asking. I love the consistency. I always wonder, how do you do it? Because you got your regular day job that you kick butt doing. So is it at night where you're just, the head it's going?
Yeah, it's something I've dealt with for basically my whole life. It
Yeah.
kind of races, but this, at least I've got a focus now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I often will lie in bed, and then one thing once I get it written, it kind of goes quiet again.
Yeah.
But it's just that first process of figuring, okay, what's gonna be funny, what can we talk about,
Yeah.
and then sometimes that can keep me up all night. So
And now, I kind of probably know the answer, but is the political administration environment just natural ammunition for you, or do you try to stay clear, or do you like to just sprinkle? How do you do that?
it depends. I guess probably try and sprinkle it because it can sometimes be just too overwhelming and
Yeah.
then too depressing to try and get into it too much. And I don't want to beat the dead horse sometimes. And sometimes I don't even think it's worth our effort and time.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to legitimize it by even making fun of it sometimes.
Sure.
But some things will get addressed in the season, but it's not a main focus of what we like to do on our show.
Right.
I try and keep it more Steamboat focused unless it's really big or really funny.
Now, speaking of that, so our community, the material tends to just fall in our lap.
It does.
Do you have a hard time sifting through what this is going to be really touchy, this is going to make some of our sponsors mad? How do you weigh that?
Sort of. I mean, I don't think this town's different than most. Every town probably has a lot of material that falls into their lap.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as what to use and what not to use, the main rule is if I think it's going to be funny or not.
Period.
And then I'll look at it later and be like, okay, I can't do that. there's definitely some editing and adjusting of what goes in. But my first goal when I start writing something is just what's funny, what appeals to me, what makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Is where I start.
Okay, and
If
now
it doesn't make me laugh, it
ain't working.
It's probably not gonna make other people laugh. So I start there and then adjust.
Okay, and now you got 2 girls,
I do.
daughters. How old are they?
13 and 10.
Harper.
Harper is 13. Finley's gonna be 11 here in a few months.
They've seen us rehearse.
They have.
They've heard the songs.
They can sing several of them.
Is mom okay with how their theatrical knowledge is filling with what you're creating?
So far, but barely. I'm on the edge because I've been able to protect them because they're so young for the most part.
Yeah.
And just let them in selectively when I know it's okay. But they're getting to the age now where it's harder for me to control what they do and don't see or what they get. Because there's some things that just go right over their heads
Right.
and like, what was that? You don't need to worry
Right.
about that. But now some things are like, I just know that that's not good. So it's going to get more difficult, but I think so far so good.
Okay.
But it's getting more challenging as they start becoming more adult.
So are we going to tailor our material so that we don't scare your children, or are we just not going to let them see what we do?
We're just not going to let them see what we do.
Okay.
There's enough things influencing what we do, and my kids are my kids.
Yeah.
That's my life and one thing, and this is my escape.
Okay.
This show is where I step away and get to be me and do things that I can't normally do.
Now, one thing that I think has been amazing, and I know other people locally have respected and appreciate what you did in allowing the Leeches to do their thing. Zoe, I feel like she could be the future of the Superfun
Could be.
type of movement.
She's very creative, and fortunately, because she's not my daughter, I wasn't restrictive on letting her show up at meetings. Hey, I don't make parenting choices for other people. But once she was let in, and they were cool with it. Was not much we could do, and she's now becoming a writer and a part of her show, and it's great. I think it's been good for her.
Do you
good
take a
for
little
Eric.
pride of that in influencing youth to maybe get involved in this type of platform?
Yeah, I think eventually. I would rather prefer them be a bit older for the most part for our content. But again, what Eric and Lisa do, that's cool with them. And I think it's been really good for them. I think it's been good bonding for Eric and Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, I'm proud of that. I guess.
Now, how about what we need as Superfun? Let's tell the people who are watching and what's going to help us make our show successful. Because we wanted some sponsors.
Yes. So we're always looking for additional sponsors for the show.
Mm-hmm.
And we have several new ones for this year. One of the big selling points with our sponsors lately, and especially this year, is that all of our shows are now free, and we donate any optional proceeds to a revolving charity each show. So each show we pick a different charity that usually somebody in the cast is into, and instead of collecting tickets, we collect optional donations, and all of that money goes to the particular charity of each show.
Gotta like that.
And so because of that, we don't sell any tickets. We rely completely 100% on sponsors, which they're great. They're very generous, and they believe in community theater and art, so they're very supportive. But we could always use more.
And we style them out, right? They go VIP, front row.
VIP tables, front row, champagne bottles.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Couple of guest apperances, like McCrite, maybe.
Yep. Guest appearances.
Yeah.
We do videos, and we support their businesses. So there's a lot of cool things that we do for them. And I think that's really good. And again, if we have more sponsors, we can have cast.
Yes.
We can have more fun. We can buy props and things.
Right.
And
How about the cast? Are we giving a call to anybody interested? Do we want to let them come taste the soup or not?
I think if they're dedicated, I think that's the most important thing. Well, being talented and funny helps for sure, because there's Tony, but beyond that, the most important thing is actually being dedicated.
Yeah.
Because I've had several people approach me and they're like, oh, I'd really like to, but then they don't follow up.
Yeah.
Or don't put in the effort, and that's really what matters, because people don't realize as good as we are, it takes a lot of work.
We actually do rehearse.
We practice.
We
write.
meet. We give a little creative content to him, but he does most of that. So we can get some people. And if people want to reach out to you, how do you want them to contact you?
Probably email, unless you know somebody else in the cast, like Tony, myself. But my email address is superfunsteamboatshow@gmail.com.
Perfect. And they can see us. We've got our page. They can see past videos and whatnot, right? They
Correct.
can check it out.
Mm-hmm. That's on Facebook. There's a Facebook page as
Yeah.
well for the Super Fun Steamboat Show. So if you just
Go there, like
go
it,
there,
check
type
out the
that in,
vids.
yeah, you can contact anyone through there. So that'll also get you there.
How about the dates? Because I was feeding people fake news. I told them that I think I was doing my show June 1st, but then Merrick told me he's busy and there's something else going on.
Correct.
When is the first Super Fun
The
show?
first show of this year is going to be June 9th.
Okay.
And that is a Saturday. And we just decided last night we're going to try a compromise start at 7:30 p.m.
See, and that's how he works with his cast. Gives us options and meets.
I kind of like the late start, but they wanted to start a little bit earlier since it's not after Art Walk on
Yeah.
first Fridays like our show normally is.
Yeah.
So we had some flexibility, and so to compromise, we're
We
going
go-
to try 7:30.
And now here's the thing: we go earlier, so we finish earlier, so we can hang with the guest post show.
Hang with the guest post show.
Which is another thing we really want is a post show venue to hang.
Post
Tell
show
'em.
venue sponsor. That is one of our main priorities because we had a really good time going over to Cantina last
Yep.
couple years,
Yep.
and they were a big sponsor of ours, and we'd take 15, 20 people
Yeah.
over there after every show, and they were cool staying as late as we wanted to.
Yep.
But they closed, and so a big gap that we have in our sponsors right
Yeah.
now is a late night venue. So if you're somewhere in the Lincoln area, or Yampa would be fine. Heck,
Sure.
even Oak, someplace we can walk to after a show, I
Yep.
guess.
Bring the people.
We would be happy to bring our people. If you'd like to get involved, again, it's the Superfun Steamboat Show at gmail.com or the Facebook page, Superfun Steamboat Show.
And what we'd like to do is we tell people the bar opens half hour, 45 minutes before the show. So get here early, get your beverages, come in, find yourself a seat, get ready and relax, because the more you drink, the funnier we are. Strangely enough.
It's not just us, but yes, it
That,
definitely
that helps,
helps.
right?
Yeah.
And now, health-wise, between me and you boys, you good?
I'm very good.
Give the people an update real quick if you don't mind.
No,
Those
so
that
don't mind.
know.
So I found out just over a year ago that I had a seizure, went to a hospital, and found I had brain cancer, which was pretty life-changing.
Yeah, and now this wasn't a skit. You fell out in the back alley.
Back alley, right behind here. Yeah, that was in late January of last year.
Yeah.
So it's been a crazy, crazy year. A lot of things, surgery, like all of it. All of it. I was lucky though. It was about the best form of brain cancer you can get. So,
Yeah.
I know, right. And things are going really well.
Yeah.
I'm past just about everything. I've got a few more months of MRIs and some other treatments that aren't too bad in comparison. A lot of people have it a lot worse.
Right.
And
And
so
you-
I always look at it that way.
I like to think, I hope we, as a crew and a staff and your family and your friends, kept you fighting and kicking ass.
Absolutely, especially last year during the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like it really helped having a distraction. The people in my life
Yeah.
and rallying and seeing all the things everybody was doing for me last year was incredible.
It was awesome, and we appreciate it. We love you. I'm glad you're healthy. Because we have shows, so we go June.
June, we're gonna skip July because that's the holiday month, so we'll skip July. And
Okay.
we do a show in August, September, October, November. I know the dates, but
Yeah,
we'll announce them as we get closer to shows.
And we like the crowd participation. We always say so. We want some singers.
Singers, yeah. So when we also do things with the crowd, like this is not a serious. It's fun. It's a good time. We have dancing, music,
Not
singing.
serious.
But it's a place you can come and you can be loud if you
Yeah.
want to. I mean, respectful's nice, but we don't. It's not mandatory.
Never. We're that good.
Yeah.
We don't really get distracted by the
We can
heckling.
handle a heckling
Yeah.
or even whatever.
We've
It's-
learned to improvise the heckling sometimes into the script.
So it's a safe zone. If you want to be a little bit part of the show, then we kind of welcome it. So.
And how about, because I've had this and I've seen it, what do you think is our comfortable age limit?
we put 18 plus recommended.
Yeah.
And so that's where you want to go. If their parents are like really
My kid is-
progressive and
Yeah.
okay, then that's fine. But
Okay.
18 plus recommended because we're not a dirty show, but it's adult themes
Yeah.
and concepts and things that my own kids being 13, I'm like,
Yeah.
not yet.
Not
so
happening. Super fun Steamboat Show. Todd Danielson, healthy, happy, motivated. He's back. We'll be bringing you some laughs. Superfunsteamboatshow at gmail.com.
yep,
Find us a post-show venue, people, because
that's what we need.
we're here for you.
That's right.
Thank you, my man.
See you June 9th.
Appreciate it. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Tony.
Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back because it's time for me to do some yoga with Tiffany. So stick around and I'm going to get it lined up, all right? Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. We're going to shut it down a little bit, but you know, as I've been saying, trying to get my chakra, my chimichangas, my chaturanga, trying to get all that stuff in the right spot so I can keep it in the fairway, have a nice touch on the greens. And so you guys know we've got incredibly talented people in our town, and one of them happens to be a Rotarian with me and had a great time with her yesterday, and I said, you got to come in and get me lined up. So you know her, Yoga with Tiffany. I know her as Tiffany! Leeson! Come on down! Bow chicka wow wow. That's the song she told me to do. Bow chicka wow wow.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for being extremely professional, being here early, unlike some of our other guests like Vladen Chase. What the puck? You saw it, you were here.
Yeah.
You're good.
I am good. I'm short. I gotta sit like this.
Perfect. We got a big chair for the little girl. All right. You are Tiffany Leeson. I'm not supposed to say some things about your heritage, so how long where are you from?
I grew up in Steamboat Springs. It's different now, though.
Has it changed a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
So you left when?
Oh, I've left and come back a few times.
Few times.
Yeah.
When's the last time you left?
I left 5 years ago and came
Okay.
back 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yep.
You happy to be back?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. A little bit more clear on why I'm here, and
Oh.
all those reasons are panning out. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, you said something yesterday. And if it's okay, I want to.
Sure.
You said you were financially stable. You have busted your butt, and you and your family, you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a good place.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It feels great.
Yeah.
It feels secure. It feels like we can finally have some fun.
Yeah.
It feels like the American dream.
You got it.
We worked hard.
You worked hard, and
Yeah.
it's so cool to see and
We worked
hear.
hard on a lot of things, not just finances,
Right.
but parenting. We're I have an older daughter who's a freshman in college, and so we're kind of seeing what happened. What
Yeah.
all our work created. So
Incredible.
it's great.
Now, if I can, because you said you had health issues a ways back, which did it motivate the yoga?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give a little history of what happened to
Okay.
you.
So I've had a lot of surgeries, a lot of
Okay.
different kinds of surgeries, knee surgeries, 12 of those.
Yeah,
couple
and that's because you
C-sections.
ski hard.
Yeah, let's go that
Let's
way.
go there.
We'll say that.
Okay.
C-sections, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
And when I was 32, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, which is called lymphocytic colitis.
Okay.
And it took a long time for that to get diagnosed,
Yeah.
and it's rare. And if you know me, I'm a 1%er, and so that was not unusual news for me.
Sure.
And the diagnosis was to be on steroids, and I was really sick on steroids, so I went a completely alternative
Yeah.
way, which I didn't know I was that alternative, but it included chiropractic, massage, nutrition, therapy for your head, yoga. I did like 6 different alternative medicines every week for like 7 months. Oh, I went vegan.
Yes, that.
It was a lot of hard self-work. And in 2 years, I cured myself. My husband and I, that was one of our first big moves. We moved to Maryland, Washington, D.C. And I wanted to do one of those things
Yeah.
to help other people. I didn't want it to be, a story at a cocktail party.
Sure.
I wanted it to be real. And I chose yoga.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
it's picked up.
Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah.
Was this much yoga activity in the town when you were here last? Or was it growing?
No. The Yoga Center of Steamboat was here.
Okay.
Nina Darlington, Patty Zimmer,
Yeah.
Jean were doing all of that then.
Yeah.
And they were a big part of my recovery.
Okay.
And when I came back, all of a sudden the Steamboat Pilates was adding yoga
Yeah.
classes. The Old Town Hot Springs was adding yoga classes. So there was a plethora
Yeah.
of choices.
Where is Yoga with Tiffany located?
In my house. My fancy
Your fancy house,
mudroom yoga
mudroom
room.
studio?
Yeah.
Which is simple and easy and
Yeah,
nice.
It's great.
How do people get involved with you and if they want to come do some yoga with you?
TiffanyLeeson.com.
That's it?
Yep.
Leeson?
Correct.
Okay.
Son of Lee.
All right. And
So let's plug that though.
Do.
Let's plug that. This is not that's not normal yoga. It's not something that you would come and do just to have yoga. It
Right.
would be like if you wanted to learn alignment, if you had been injured, or
Yes.
you were wanting to say, not do surgery, or you're recovering from a surgery,
Yes.
or like my background has a lot of physical therapy in it, so it's a little bit more hands-on, more, I have
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of different kinds of therapy that we're doing. So I have, recovering alcoholics, I have Parkinson's, I have people, who are on antidepressants.
Right.
So it's a little bit more than a normal yoga class. But yeah, come see me and I'll
Yep.
get you going, and then you can go to a yoga class and be safe.
is it, so you could kind of prep me for
Yeah.
what I'm going to do?
Let's prep you.
I like that. Okay, so how much does it cost me to come see you?
Ooh, it
Depends on what I need?
depends. Yeah.
All right.
Damn, I knew that answer.
All right, so hey, I'm gonna let Tiffany get me straightened up because I know I got a little gangster walk sometimes. People think I'm real hard, but I'm really sensitive, nice guy, and she's gonna bring that out in me right now. So stick around. We're gonna move furniture. Tiffany Leeson is gonna align me. All right. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me and Tiff, and she's heard me whine a little bit and snap, crackling, and popping. So you're gonna line me up.
Yeah.
But first, I need to know: are you qualified? How often do you do this?
I do this a lot.
Every day?
I practice myself 15 to 20 minutes a day. That's it.
That's all you
it
need?
takes. Yeah. Yeah. It's better to do 10 minutes a day than 1 hour a week. So, yeah.
Rock, do you hear that? 10 minutes a day.
Add another.
Okay.
Add another thing to your to-do list.
Just get up a little earlier, get 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Or
All
right
right.
before bed or whatever.
All right. You want me this way or that way? How do you want me to do this? You want
Okay,
people to
so
see?
what we're going to do
Yeah.
is we're going to align him in a very common flow movement that's almost in every class.
Real
So,
quick, my wife was making fun of my pants.
Yeah.
Shh, these are not good yoga pants.
They're great.
Are there
pants.
Lululemon for boys?
Yeah.
There is?
Uh-huh. And Prana. And
Lulu.
Yeah, we need a Lulu in town.
Lemon. All right. Because she was making fun. I get a lot of feedback from her, and I thought this was comfortable because I could stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
But get some Lulu if I can.
Why not?
All right. All right. Make me
Make her happy.
Yeah. Right. Love you, babe.
Haven't you learned that yet?
No, honey, that's Tiffany doing that audio tracking in this thing. All right, lay it on me.
Okay, so turn sideways. And we're going to
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. You're already a success.
Okay.
All right, come into table pose.
You
And
tell-
that's
you
on
show me.
hands and knees.
And you want some type of flat back, I'm guessing. Merrick! Not cool, dude.
Okay, so he's actually not in the right spot. You're probably good for something else, but you're going
Okay.
to bring your weight up over your hands.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
And so that's a big deal. And then you're actually going to have your nose in front of your fingertips. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So that feels a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay, bring your knees in 1 inch.
Oh, that's too far back there, both of them?
Okay, yeah. So that feels kind of weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, this.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So now cat and cow, which is that arch and tucking.
Meow and moo.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So drop your belly, inhale, lift your head. This is cow because you have your big udder
Oh.
hanging out down there.
Yep.
And exhale, come up into cat. And do that 2 or 3 more times. And what's going to happen is we're going to give you space to grow your spine. And when you've done this a couple times, it's not going to feel so weird to be in that weird table pose.
Wow.
So a lot of people are usually too close together when they do that. Keep going.
Okay.
So you want to give yourself some space to grow your spine. That's the whole point of moving your body.
Should my arms be bent a little bit or straight? Does that matter?
Yeah, you want your inner eye of your elbow pointing towards the opposite thumb.
What did you just say to me?
You're doing great.
Okay, my inner eye, opposite thumb. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 1 more. Good. All right, now come into that flat back. Bring your nose over your fingers. Doesn't feel so weird, does it?
No, feels natural.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, easy enough. That could be your yoga practice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that can be it. Okay, but we're going to take you into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes and, big cue. Don't move your hands and feet. Just tuck your toes and push right up. You don't walk your hands
Oh,
back
no.
or walk
Just
your
go
hands-
right up?
Yeah.
All right.
And you can keep your knees really bent.
Ooh, like.
Yeah. Okay, so keep your knees bent and then bring your hips back.
Oh!
Okay?
Tiffany.
Downward dog. It's perfect.
Wow.
We want a lot of space right through there. So breathe in here.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this, Tiff.
Yeah. Nod your head. Yes, you love yoga.
I love yoga.
Yeah. You feel all that?
I do.
Okay, so the big misnomer is straight legs. You don't need straight legs. Get rid of straight legs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't that great?
Yes, I like this.
Feels good.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to go into plank. So don't move your hands and feet, and you bring your nose right back over your fingertips.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And just leave it and come all the way
Straight
down?
legs, straight legs. No, straight arms, straight arms.
Oh.
Plank. Okay, so we're not in middle school anymore, so we're not in a push-up position. We're actually going to bring our hips up a little bit, and it feels like you're cheating, doesn't it?
Yeah, that feels much better.
Yeah, that's a lot nicer.
And
So-
I'm just breathing?
Yeah, you're just breathing. Yoga, all you do is breathe. And then when we come down, you don't let your elbows go out. You hug them right by your side, and your nose is going to hit first.
Oh, no.
Go as slow as you can on the exhale. Yep. Perfect. Right there, drop your bum and come into a little teeny tiny back arch. Yep, that's it.
Oh.
Breathe, lengthen through the front. Remember that cow pose?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're going to exhale and come into cat and push your arms straight. Yeah, push up. And bring this up. And then all the way back, bend your knees.
Oh.
Good. That's a perfect chaturanga flow.
Wow.
Nicely done. Inhale, table. Knees to the floor. Exhale, untuck your toes, push your hips back, child pose. Okay, and now if you come to see me,
Oh, wow.
drop your head. This feels really good, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's worth all the money you pay me.
Oh, my Lord, I'm in. There's punch cards or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do this all day.
Yeah. All right, want to do something really fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deb, what are you doing?
Grab my hands, bend your elbows, and now pull my hands forward. Oh yeah, now I'm getting some yoga too.
Oh, you're using me?
Yeah! It's partner yoga.
Sneaky.
I love it.
Wow.
Okay, let go of my hands. Put your hands underneath your shoulders. Keep your bum on your feet and just push up, and I'm going to slide off. Yep, keep going. Ah.
Oh, you're sneaky. Wow.
You want to do it to me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So,
What do I
turn
do?
around,
Okay.
and your butt's going to sit on my butt.
Perfect. Right here.
Yeah.
You're
Down
strong.
just a little bit. Right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Legs out straight.
Legs out straight?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
And lay back?
Yeah. Arms
Okay.
overhead.
Oh, boy.
Ah.
Oh. You want my hands when I fall?
Let me grab you.
Okay. Oh, she got me. Oh,
Doesn't that feel good?
holy moly.
Yeah, big another breath. Last one. Hands by your hips.
Okay.
Don't come up, don't come
Oh,
up.
oh.
Just put your hands on your hips.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Slide down.
Oh. Merrick, we're running long, right?
But that was
Wow. Tiff! I love you.
Namaste.
I love you. We're
Woohoo.
keeping her. We're coming back. That's yoga with Tiff. Alignment, stretch.
That's all you need to do.
I feel a tingling, head to toe.
Welcome to yoga.
Yes. Tiffany Leeson, how do people get in touch with you again? Give them
TiffanyLeeson.com.
at her house. You can hang out with her. You guys, thank you. It's been a great day. Tomorrow we'll be back with some more exciting, fun news for you. Hello, Steamboat. Be good.